Hey YouTube, what's going on? Check me here. I'm gonna do actually my first ever video response to Shell's and TKK's vlogs about. I think TKK's was about the Detroit gamer scene, and I think he tried to squash most of the things, or I think he tried to squash and really, tell his perspective on how things were and how he perceived them. And Shell's was about I think if I could sum up Shell's videos, it would just be about really manning up and doing what you say you will. Because he was talking about if you're saying you're going to do a set, or if you're saying you're going to do something with this person at this certain time, I mean, do it. Because to be honest, I can't tell you how many times like I've had people come to me like, oh, checkmate, let's have a set, it'll be really cool, we'll both record. But alright, yeah, that's fine, because win or lose, I don't care. If it really comes down to it, and you're like, and somebody wants to record and wants to put it up there, I'm gonna do my best, and whatever happens, win or lose, I don't care. So, that's just how I feel about it. Because if somebody's better than you, you're actually learning from that experience. I would rather be losing. As stupid as this may sound, I'd rather be losing to a much better player than winning against somebody that I'm much better than. Because you're not getting anything out of that experience. You never do. You will never be better by winning. You can become more confident, you can become more self-reliant, so get a little cocky, get a little swag, which is great, but you will never become better. You never will. Because where you're at now is what you need to do to win. And if you're not pushed to go further than where you are now, then, odds are you're just going to run into somebody better. And, and I'm not, and like, I post like the Shin series and stuff, and I do fun stuff like that because I'm kind of, trying to have fun with the game right now. I'm not trying to get really, that serious into it, but kind of went on of a tangent. But really, like I said, just if you're gonna have a set, and you're gonna say you're gonna have a set, just do it. Because like I said, there's people that came to me who are like, yeah, let's have a set, and then after the first or second game, they're losing pretty badly, and they're like, oh, my internet went out, or they'll just leave, or they'll disconnect for a second and come back, oh, my internet came out, it's really weird, it seems a little laggy, you want to do it some other time. Or they'll be like, oh, some friends just came in, I can't really finish, you want to do it some other time. And then of course, a day goes by, a week goes by, 2 or 3 weeks come by, and then you look for that person and they're not even on your friends list anymore. So it's just like, if you're going to come to somebody, ask for a set, and I'm going to give you some time, like, just, respect that. Because I respect the time that you're giving me. Just, reciprocate that shit, because that just makes me, like, lose that type of intensity for sets, because, what's the point? If you're going to start losing, especially if you upload videos. If you upload videos and you don't want to post losses, then just stop uploading videos. What's the point? Because you're not going to win every match. It's impossible to beat everybody. There's always going to be somebody better than you. Even people that win tournaments lose matches. It's just a matter of fact, I just really like the fact that he went out of his way and says, don't be afraid to lose, and if you do lose, post that shit, because what's the point of hiding it? And I do understand now, as I've become more involved and more ingrained in YouTube, that your subs don't like to see you lose. They don't, and whatever that reason is, I think it's because they like to see you win, or maybe they feel like when you lose, they lose in a way because they're sub to you. And and I think you should use that more along the lines of motivation, not as along the lines of reason to hide. Because it just doesn't matter. Do your best, to win and to become better. Don't hide behind losing, or don't hide your losses, because it's just a bitch move. More or less. But yeah, I really like that. And then he had some talk about the Detroit gamers and stuff, But I mean, really, if I really summed up Shell's shell shock, I think it would just be, be a man, post your wins, post your losses, and just be accountable for yourself. Because I think that's really what you should be, that's what should be expected from everybody. So, I don't know, I really like that. Going to TKK's, his was a lot more personal. He talked about everybody from Detroit, how a lot of people are uploading videos, and let me see how much time I have left. Oh my god, I can't tell because it's on the mirror. I was hoping I could see the reflection. Oh my god. Alright, 5 minutes, I got enough. So I'll be able to sum this up in one. But TKK really, he talked about a lot of things. He talked about his perspective on the whole Detroit scene, and the Antoine Ortiz, and the Donius, and D-Dog, and he just really, he said his side of the story, and you know what, that's that. I mean, I'm personally pretty close with Antoine, and I know D-Dog pretty well. I don't know Adonis all that well. I've seen him a couple times, but Antoine and D-Dog are pretty close, and it's just, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of he said this, I did that, he did that, and it got pretty personal. I was in the midst of most of it, so I just tried to stay away from it as much as possible, just because I don't like getting involved as much. I mean, there was a time where I was over D-Dog's house for the weekend, and Antoine made a reply video to TKK stuff, and I was there, and I was just like, don't make it personal, just answer the questions that he kind of put out there for you, and then let that be the end of it. And it was. So, but to be honest, I really don't want any part of that, so I really stayed away from it. But I really like and respect what TKK did here. He was like, he said his side of it. He meant no disrespect to it. And it was just like, I'm gonna try and have everybody at a set location. We're gonna try to squat under all this bullshit, and we're just gonna, we're gonna move on. And I'm just letting him know. I mean, I don't have his. I mean, I used to have his number. I got a new phone. I actually broke mine on St. Patty's because somebody spilled beer all over it. But I'm totally for that. I actually really respect that, and I know, with all the bullshit that's been said, it's a pretty big step in the right direction. So, I mean, if you're really serious about it, I completely support it, and I'm sure everybody else in Michigan really would too, and in Detroit. A lot of shit's been said, like I said, he said, she said, but I think as men, I think we should understand that it's just a game. I mean, it's really just a game, and if Detroit actually did come together as a group, as one cohesive unit, let's see how much time I have left. I have enough. We would really, I think, be a big force in the Midwest. I mean, especially because Super is a new game. There's new game, new characters, new balance, and if we really all pull together and help each other out, I think we could really put something special out in the scene. I mean, we've done it already in YouTube in Detroit. I mean, just imagine what we can do now in tournaments. And I mean, granted, also we're all in different times in our lives, and we all have different personal responsibilities. And so, I mean, when it comes to tournament-wise, sure, only a select few would go. But the few that did go, they would have Detroit on their backs, or they have Michigan representing Michigan, and that would be the help from all of us instead of Antoine group or Checkmate's group and Fueling Up group, because I mean it's kind of like all a little bit of like tribes right now. So, and then he talked a little about Rolf Cronin playing for money. Like I said, I don't care about that shit. If they play for money, that's great. Somebody will walk away $100 richer. But yeah, I mean, just like what I made the video is just to say, Shell and TKK did very well. Screw all the drama shit. Just like TKK, if you're serious about having something at your house and squandering all that shit, I just want to let you know I got your back on that. Alright, YouTube, I'm out. Peace.